Hi, I'm Annabel. I'm a Senior Account Manager in the Client Services team at Procter & Stevenson.
I'm Krisztian. I'm a Senior Account Manager here at Procter's. To simplify what an account manager does, I think the easiest way I can summarize it is that we are the voice of the client within the agency, and vice versa, we represent the agency when it comes to client communications. So it's anything from project management internally to managing briefs, sometimes challenging those briefs, making sure that the client is serviced the best way possible. But I think the key thing as an account manager is making sure that we help our clients grow their brands the best way possible.
So I work with a variety of clients from telecoms, engineering, finance clients. I work with global clients. One of my biggest clients is based out in Italy. I've got another client out in Belgium. We need to be really organised within our jobs. We need to be really good at keeping track of the budgets.
The services we provide here at Procter's do vary a lot depending on the client, but I think the majority of my work comes down to working with the creatives, working with the digital team to make website amends or build websites as well. We also give guidance to our clients. We do a lot of animation work. I think the great thing about working at Procter & Stevenson is that I have quite a few numbers of clients working across different industries. They all vary in sizes as well. I think it's needless to say, account management, it is fast-paced. There's a lot of things moving on. It's a lot of plate spinning, but I think that makes it really exciting. It is challenging, but the payoff is always very nice.
The account management team is a really great team. We're really collaborative. I find it really helpful that I can reach out to someone and they can support me on any of the projects. If I don't sort of quite know something or it's not quite my skill set, I always know there's somebody there. The team works on lots of different projects. There's quite a varied team. Like I say, I'm much more on the sort of engineering and telecom side. Then we've got the other team which works with quite a big technology company. So there's lots of different projects going through and always things you can learn, and there's always people there to support you.
No one shies away from a challenge. I think that's one of the biggest things I've spotted. I think everyone is looking to get involved, and I think that's really great, especially when it comes from the top down. So, you know, I've got the directors involved in my day-to-day projects. The fact that we're a full marketing agency, it means that we never really have to say no to a client. So we can do it all, which does fill you with some confidence when talking about briefs or spotting growth opportunities when talking to clients.
Yeah, it's really good working at Procter's. I've been here for about 3 years, and from the very start, you always feel like you're very sort of welcomed into the team. It's a really nice sized business. I think it's got that feel of being big enough that you've got everything you need, you've got lots of different people, but it's also small enough that it feels a bit like a family. You're all in it together and you've all got the same objective, which I think is really great.
The onboarding process for an account manager at Procter & Stevenson, first of all, it does consist of a lot of meetings to begin with, but in this case, you do get the chance to meet all the directors of all departments, the head of teams. And whilst they are a bit structured, you do just tend to go off and pick each other's brains and kind of get inspired for your new role as well. You do have regular check-ins on a daily basis, and every month you have a bigger check-in just to make sure that you're aligned on your goals. The other thing I really loved about my onboarding, especially when I started coming into the office, was that people do stop you for a chat. You know, you're a new face in the office and people want to get to know you. They want to hear about your background, what you do, and how you can support them going forward.
I don't know if it's a sort of standout moment, but I really, really enjoy, and this is for you, Angel, as well, the design awards. I think it's an amazing thing that we do at Procter's, and I think it's such a great thing for, you know, bringing through young designers and supporting them, and it's for the year 3 university students, and I think that's a great thing. So every year that happens, I love going to it. I took my daughter along last year, she's only 15, so it was great to take her along and just kind of see what I do and what the industry's doing, and just hopefully inspire the next generation. So I think that's a really good thing.
My favourite moment so far in the last 3 months probably was that I was on a call with a client, and I saw that they had quite a nice bird calendar on the back of their wall, and when I asked about it, it turns out that someone in their office actually photographed the content and made the calendars, and within 2 weeks I got gifted one of them, and it's still on my table.
You don't have to use any of it if you don't want to. I mean, actually, yeah, that would be my preference.